is based off of a song that I think is really pretty. It's called Where Do You Go To My Lovely? With apologies to Peter Starset. Where do you go to, my lovely? Are you lost in examining font too close off the boulevard of Saint Michel? Trying to decipher ambiguous analogies, hidden agendas in your existence at the same time, pray tell? Did you sojourn in the Sorbonne, becoming disenchanted as I continuously quoted myself during our conversations? Had I not put flyers on windshields in quaint strip malls, advertising my upcoming readings, hustling for marketability, would you still feel the need for viability through solitude? Is there someone else? Do my sustenance over style means pale in comparison to his St. Moritz speaketh, exclusive, trendy? Pardon me for being a little distracted, but I cannot apologize for being eccentric, authentic. I cannot apologize for getting up on insidious September nights, jotting down superlatives that toss restlessly in our bed. I cannot apologize for impromptu October dreams needing to be fleshed from my head, trying to type as quietly as possible. I cannot apologize for you tracing callous fingertips on dinner dates as we stroll through the Latin Quarter sans liaison to the touch. Not from a blue-collar day, but from a biting black insomniac night writing about such. I cannot, will not apologize for being. And when you introduced me, as your other half saying, he's a poet, it was as if you felt the need to apologize. And if my tears in the form of unabashed prose mean anything to you, you'd answer my question, where do you go to, my lovely? This is called Relief. Most people wake up in the middle of the night compelled to pee. I woke up in the middle of the night compelled to write about most people.
Nice.
Again, I hang out a lot at Borders and I write on the second floor of the bookstore, so I have a lot of references pertaining to that. And I wrote this poem on the second floor of the bookstore. It's called In Due Time. She sat across from me behind the travel section on the second floor of the bookstore, her hair still wet from the shower. I wanted to walk over and tell her how sexy I thought girls with wet hair are. Or ask her if she'd like to go downstairs and get to know each other over overpriced scones and macchiato. Or have her put her Cosmo down and close her eyes, embracing the goosebumps, the flirty, grainy sound my pencil induced as it continuously slid across the page. I'll have her imagine intimate tropical islands I'm writing about, where we dissect Dickinson in a tiny bamboo cabana, surreptitiously serenaded by the staccato of an impromptu August rain. Picture us holding hands, walking along cobblestone streets in rich European towns whose names we can't pronounce. Feel my caring finger wipe the mustard from the corner of her mouth, because one can't go to Coney Island without visiting Nathan's. She sat across from me behind the travel section.